What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is White Gamer. Today we have the best CDM built for level 25, level 50, level 75, and level 100. This one's for level 25. So for your position, you're going to use a wingback build at CDM. Put yourself at CDM. The main reason we're going with the wingback build at CDM is because your overall stats will be very good. Height, we're going to go with 5'10". This is good for now for level 25. And then weight, we're going to go with 152 pounds. Now, for the playstyle plus, you're only going to have 2 available at level 25. Go with the slide tackle at level 25, and then as soon as you hit level 26, go with long ball pass plus. So as soon as you hit level 26, go with this one. Now, for your regular playstyle, the first one I definitely recommend is anticipate, guys. This is going to allow for your pro to make better standing tackles. And when you do make the standing tackle, the ball is going to stop right in front of your feet. The next one is the intercept. This is going to help you intercept the ball much better. Your pro will extend your leg a bit, which that's what you want, intercepting the ball and getting in the passing lanes. And then last but not least, I recommend is the quick step. This can allow you to accelerate quicker back to your position or to chase down your opponent. So these are the 3 playstyle and playstyle plus that we went for level 25. Now, for the running style, there's 2 that I recommend. The captain is a really good one, and also the medalist, guys. The medalist is just good to track your opponent or just run down back to your position. So all up to you. We're gonna go with the captain. This one's a very good one for CDM. So now we have the skill tree for level 25. You're only gonna have 43 skill points, so we're gonna focus on the acceleration. Just like this for now, you'll have 81 acceleration and 83 sprint speed. That should be more than enough for now. Remember, as a CDM, you don't really need that much pace. It's all about positioning yourself, but we're gonna go with this pace. Then for passing, we're gonna focus on some short passing, vision, and then long passing. These 2 long passing right here. The most important stat here is the vision, guys, because the vision is going to determine how accurate the long pass and the short pass come. Now, even though you have 73 long pass, remember, you have decent enough vision and you have the long ball pass plus play style. So this is more than enough for now. Then from the dribbling, we're only going to focus on the agility for now. This will give you 72 agility. This is another reason why we went with a wingback build at CDM, guys, because already, even at level 25, you'll have all of them above 70 or higher, all your stats, which is good. Now, for the defending part, you're going to focus on the interception, and then these 3 right here, standing tackle with the defensive awareness. This will give you 90 interceptions, which that's important as a CDM. One of your number 1 job is to intercept the ball, cut off that passing lane. So 90 interceptions is amazing. Then you have 85 defensive awareness. This just allow you to make better slide tackle, better standing tackle, and to intercept the ball better. Remember, you also have that intercept play style, and then 81 standing tackle with the 79 slide tackle. Then last but not least, guys, we're going to focus on some jumping. 79 jumping is decent for now, not the greatest, but we'll upgrade that later on in the higher levels. Then you have the stamina with the 85 reactions, and we back out, boys and girls, and look at the overall summary. You're going to be an 82 rated wingback built playing CDM, and already you guys can see how well rounded off it is. 82 pace, 79 passing, 74 dribbling, 84 defending, and 75 physical. This was for level 25. Now we have level 50 CDM build. Again, your position is going to be a wingback build at CDM. The main reason we went with that is because the overall stats were going to be really well-rounded. Height, this time we went with 5'11". You do want to have some height as a CDM, so you can have some aerial abilities. And then weight, we went with 152 pounds. Now, for your playstyle plus, you're only going to have 1 slot still available. I recommend the intercept plus. This allows for a pro to reach out and intercept the ball even much better. And since you're playing CDM, one of your number 1 jobs is to intercept that ball. Now, for the playstyle, from the passing, guys, you can go with the tiki-taka. This one was very good for the first time passes. You can also go with ping pass. All up to you from the passing one. We're going to go with tiki-taka just because it's very good, especially for the short distance passes. The next one we're going to go with is anticipate. This allows for your pro to make better standing tackles and for you to improve those chances of winning it. And when you do make that standing tackle, the ball will stay right in front of your feet. Next, we're going to go is Brewster. As you're making those standing tackles, it's going to come out with much more strength. And this one's a very obvious play style as well. So it's going to have way more physicality when you're making those standing tackle. The next one I recommend is the press proven, guys. When you're jogging with the ball, it's going to stay very close to your feet. And the most important thing is when you're shielding the ball, your pro will shield the ball from stronger opponents much better, whether it's defenders or attackers. So definitely recommend the press proven. And then last but not least, we're going to go with the quick step. This is going to allow you to accelerate off the ball much quicker or much faster. which is good to track back to your opponent or just back to your position. So these are the play styles and play style plus that we went for at level 50. Now, for the running style, the one I recommend is the captain. This one's a very good one. You can also use the medalist, guys. All up to you. I think these are two very good running styles, or you can use whichever one you like. We're going to go with the captain for the CDM. Now, we have the skill tree for level 50. You're only going to have 79 skill points, so we're going to focus on these 3 acceleration right here. This is another reason why we went with a wingback build at CDM, because already you have decent enough pace, 80 acceleration, and 83 sprint speed. Again, you don't need that much pace as CDM, guys. CDM is all about positioning yourself, but you still do want to have some pace in case you're ever out of position or need to track back to your opponent. Now, from the passing, we're going to get vision, short passing, these 2 vision, and then these 2 long passing right here. This will give you 81 vision, which is more than enough for now. The vision is going to determine how accurate the short pass and long passing comes. Now, even though you have 72 long pass and 79 short passing, guys, trust me, that's more than enough. Most of the passing you're going to do is going to be nearby. It's not going to be nothing crazy. And plus, you have to focus on other stats as well. Now, for the dribbling, we're going to focus on agility and then these 3 right here. That will give you some balance and some attack positioning. Now, you do want to have some agility as a CDM. When you intercept that ball, you don't want to be turning too slow, because if you're turning too slow, your opponents are just going to take the ball away from you. So you do want to have some agility. This is another reason why we went with a wingback build at CDM, because you have some really nice agility and balance and ball control for level 50. And remember, guys, even though you have 78 balance, you also have that press proven playstyle, which will help out with that balance to make it difficult for opponents to get you off that ball. Now, for the defending, you are going to get your first archetype, which will be the Guardian, and then you're going to get these 3 right here. Your number 1 job is to defend, guys. You have 96 interceptions, which is very, very, very good, guys. And you also have an intercept plus. So your pro is going to be intercepting the ball quite a bit, as long as you're, positioning yourself correctly and whatnot. And you have 91 defensive awareness. This allows for your pro to intercept the ball even much better, just to read the whole play and whatnot, and to make standing tackles much better. Then you have 81 standing tackle with 84 slide tackle. And last but not least, we're going to get some jumping, some stamina, and then more jumping, guys. This will give you 82 jumping, which is good for now. You're also 5'11". You also have a stamina, so if you're that type of CDM that likes to run back and forth a lot, you also got stamina. Then the reactions, guys. The reactions is important, because it allows for your pro to react quick to the ball when you're making that interception. Now, we back out, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the overall stats. You're going to be 85 rated, wingback, plain CDM. And look how nice these stats are starting to look. 81 pace, 79 passing, 74 dribbling, 90 defending, and 77 physical. This was for level 50. Boys and girls, now we have level 75 CDM built. The position, we're going to go with a wingback build at CDM, guys. Your stats all around will be much better. Height, we're going to go with 6 foot. You do want to have some height as a CDM for that aerial ability. Then weight, we went with 152 pounds. Now, for your playstyle plus, you're going to have all of them on lock at level 75. The first one I recommend is definitely the Anticipate Plus, guys. It's going to not only improve the chance of you winning your standing tackles, but they're going to come out with much more success and accuracy. And when you do make the standing tackle, the ball is going to stay right in front of your feet. The next one I recommend is the Intercept Plus. It's going to allow for your pro to reach out even further to extend your leg to intercept the ball, and it's a very good one, especially at CDM. Now, for your play styles, the regular one, the 2 that I recommend from the passing is definitely the long ball pass, guys. If you do any X or square balls, little chip balls to find your teammates or your teammates that are really far out, this one's very good, and I definitely recommend it, especially if you're ever in a tight scenario, you need to just launch the ball out and find your teammates. Next one is Tiki Taka, guys. This one's really good for those first-time passes. If you got as a CDM, you don't want to be taking too long on the ball, so you need to build up that ball quick. So first-time passes are really good, and also the short-distance passes are very accurate. The next one we're going to go with is the Brewster, guys. When you're going for those standing tackles, it's going to come up with more physicality. This one, combined with Anticipate Plus, it's a very good deadly play style to have. Next, we have the Press Proven. This is going to help you shield the ball from opponents, that's what you want, Sometimes at CDM, you can't find the pass, so you need to shield it with left trigger or L2. This will do just that, and it'll make it much harder for opponents to get you off that ball. Next, we have is the Quick Step. This will allow you to accelerate quicker off the ball, whether it is to track down your opponent or to get back to your position. Highly recommend it. And then last but not least, guys, we're going to go with Aerial. This allows for your opponent just to jump higher. And as a CDM, you do want to have some aerial abilities to win headers. So we went with this one for the last play style. For the running style, the two that I've been recommending the entire video is the captain. This one just has your back straight and your arms kind of close together, or the medalist, guys. Either or works fine. Just try them out, see which one you like the most, or you can try any other. Now, for the skill tree, you're going to have 117 skill points at level 75. You're going to get these 3 acceleration and then these 3 sprint speed. See, already at level 75, you already have decent enough pace, guys. And remember, you don't need to have crazy amount of pace as a CDM. As long as you're positioning yourself, guys, this should be more than enough pace. But, of course, at wingback build, you do have some decent stats for your pace. If you would have went with an actual CDM build, the pace would have been much, much lower. 80 acceleration and 86 sprint speed is good for now. Then for the passing, we're going to focus on some short passing. You're going to get the long passing, and then you're going to get these vision right here, just like this. The vision is probably the most important thing because that's going to determine how accurate the long pass and the short pass comes. Even though you only have 74 long pass, guys, that's more than enough. You also have that long ball pass play style, which will help out with the long passing. But remember, the vision is what really matters. You have it in the mid 80s, which is more than enough. Then for dribbling, guys, we're going to focus on these 3 agility, these 3 dribbling right here. You're going to get these 3. And then, guys, make sure you get the balance again. Make sure the balance is 2 out of 2. So we'll give you 76 agility, which is good, guys. You do want to have some agility as a CDM. You don't want your pro to be turning too slow or too sluggish because that's just going to make it easier for opponents to get you off that ball. Then you have 80 balance. Remember, you also have that press-proven playstyle, which will make it difficult for your pro to fall when you're being challenged, and it's very good. And then you have the 78 ball control with 78 dribbling. That should be more than enough. Then for the defending, guys, you're going to get the Guardian archetype and get this right side completely filled out, just like this. 96 interceptions, plus you have the intercept plus playstyle, which is very good, guys. Your pro should be intercepting the ball quite a bit, as long as you're positioning yourself properly. Then you have 91 defensive awareness. Again, that's just going to allow for your pro to make better standing tackles and slide tackles. Then you have 90 standing tackle with the 84 slide tackle, guys. And last but not least, we got the physical. You're going to get the acrobat archetype. You're going to get these reactions. Make sure the reactions, guys, make sure to say 2 out of 2 for both of these reactions. So this will give you 87 jumping, and you have the aerial. So you should be winning quite a bit of headers. Then you have 92 stamina with 93 reaction, guys. The reaction is important because that's going to allow your pro to react quicker to the ball when you're going for a tackle or when you're about to intercept it. So you do want to have some reactions. We back out, boys and girls. You're going to be an 86 wingback build playing CDM. And look how well-rounded these stats are. You have 83 pace, 80 passing, 77 dribbling, 91 defending, and 79 physical. This build was for level 75. Now we have level 100 CDM build, boys and girls. Your position, you're going to go with a wingback build at CDM, guys. Put yourself at CDM. The main reason we're going with the wingback build at CDM is because your overall stats are going to be very nice, well-rounded. Height, we're going to go with 6'1". You do want to have some height as a CDM, so you can have some aerial abilities. And then weight, we're going to go with 152 pounds. Now, for your play styles, you're going to have all of them unlocked by this point. The first one I definitely recommend is the Anticipate Plus. This is going to improve the chances of you winning your standing tackles. And when you do make those standing tackles, the ball's going to stay right in front of your feet. The next one I recommend is the Intercept Plus. It's going to allow for your pro to reach out and extend your leg even further. And it's going to make interceptions just much, much easier. Then for your play styles, your regular one, definitely recommend the long ball pass, guys. Allow for any balls that you play in the air with X or square to be precise. So if your teammates are far out and you need to find them on that long ball, this one will do just that. The next one is the Tiki Taka. This is good for those first time passes or even the short distance passes. So definitely recommend this one. The third one is the Bruiser, guys. When you're going for those standing tackles, it's going to come out with more physicality, more strength. It's going to just make it easier when you're making that standing tackle to get them off the ball. The fourth one is the Press Proven. This is going to allow you to shield the ball even much better, which will make it difficult for opponents to get you off that ball. So when you make the interceptions and you can't really pass it, you shield the ball with left trigger or L2, and it's going to make it difficult for opponents to get you off that ball. Next one is the Quick Step. This will just allow your pro to accelerate quicker back to your position or to if you need to chase down your opponent. So yeah, definitely recommend this one. And then last but not least, we're going to go with Aerial. It's going to allow for a pro to jump even higher. And as a CDM, you do want to have some aerial ability, guys. You don't want to get out jumped every single time. So these are the play styles and play style plus that win for level 100. Now, for the running style, the one that I've been recommending the entire video is the captain. This one has your back straight and just your arms kind of swinging back and forth. Or the medalist, guys. All up to you. You can try them out, see which one you prefer the most. We're going to go with the captain as CDM. Now, for the skill tree, you're going to have 160 skill points. So get these 3 acceleration. Then you're going to get the cheetah archetype, guys. Now, this should be more than enough pace. If you need more pace, then you're not persisting yourself properly. But 84 acceleration and 93 sprint speed is very good for a CDM. This is another reason why we went with a wingback build at CDM, because you have some very good pace. And this should be more than enough, guys. Again, CDM is all about positioning yourself and whatnot. Now, for the passing, we're going to get the short passing, and then you're going to get these 3 long passing, and then get your vision filled out, guys. The most important thing is the vision, because that's going to determine how accurate the short pass and the long passing comes out, even the crossing. So, yeah. And then, even though the long pass and the short passing are low, guys, that's going to be more than enough, guys. Remember, you have the tiki-taka play style, you have the long ball pass play style, and then you have good vision. So, you're going to be covered on your short passing and long passing regardless. So now for the dribbling, boys and girls, you're going to get those 3 agility, these 3 dribbling, and then you're going to get the maestro archetype. And for this right side, we're going to get this filled out, and then you're going to get the balance. Make sure it says 2 out of 2 for balance. Now, this will give you 83 agility. Another reason why we went with a wingback build at CDM, because you have good agility. 83 agility should be more than enough. If you need more than that, then I don't even know what to say to you, but should be more than enough. Then you have 79 balance. Now, even though the balance isn't the greatest, remember, guys, you have the press proven play style, which is going to allow for you to shield the ball even much better, which will make the chances of your pro falling when you're being challenged less likely. Then you have the 4-star skill moves. It comes with it because, you know, we needed to boost the agility and dribbling. Then you have the 83 dribbling, which should be more than enough. Now we have the defending. You're going to get all these interceptions. You get the guardian archetype, and you can get all that standing tackle. And then you're going to get it just like this, guys. This gives you 96 interceptions, which is insane. And you have the anticipate plus, guys. So you should be intercepting the ball quite easily as long as you're positioning yourself properly. With 91 defensive awareness, 90 standing tackle, then you have 83 slide tackle, guys. That's more than enough, guys. Don't waste your points on more slide tackle. The slide tackle this year is already good enough, so 83 is more than enough. And then you remember, you also have that 91 defensive awareness, which is going to allow for those slide tackles and standing tackles to come out even much better. So this is more than enough. Then last but not least, we got the physical. You're going to get the aggression and strength. You're going to get the jumping, and then you're going to get the acrobat archetype, and then you're going to get these reactions filled out, guys. Make sure these reactions says 2 out of 2. 2 out of 2 for these reactions. So this will give you 86 jumping, which is good. And you have aerial, 92 stamina. So if you're that type of CDM that runs a lot, you should be covered on stamina. Now, even though the strength is low, guys, keep in mind, most of the attackers that you're going to come up against aren't going to be that strong. So the strength and the aggressions are kind of low, but you should still be able to outbody your opponents. And you have 92 reactions, which is very important as a CDM, because that's going to allow you to react quicker to the ball when you're about to receive it or when you're about to intercept it. Now, if you look at the overall summary, boys and girls, you're going to be a wingback build playing CDM. And look how well-rounded these stats are. You have 88 pace, you have the 70 shooting, 79 passing, 81 dribbling, 90 defending, and 81 physical. This was level 100. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.